Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Claudette with Miss Puff Creative Corner, and today I'm going to be taking you guys on a tour around my craft room. So I hope this video would be an inspiration to you in your craft space. So if you guys are new to my channel and you like what you see here today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest video. So I can't wait to show you guys around, so let's jump right into it. So welcome again to my 2025 craft room tour. And I don't know if you guys remember this wreath that I created. So this is the entrance to my craft room, and I created that nice little wreath from the Dollar Tree. And my craft room is, the walls are gray and mainly white. And you'll see as you look around, it has hints of yellow, aqua blue, and green. And that's my base for my craft space. Right here you can see I have this little cart that I got from Amazon, and I have my Singer machine on there, and this is an older machine, so I need to revamp the cart. What's so nice about this cart is that it came with a lid, and you could have storage underneath there too as well. The flooring is by Rigid Core Flooring. These are vinyl plank flooring, and the color is Kava. So we got the flooring and we had someone installed it, and I just love these floors. So the room floor size is roughly 10 by 10 feet, give or take. So I have some wired files that I hung on the wall that I got from Amazon that houses my cardstock. Now as we enter into the closet, so you can see here I took the doors off, and you can see where the hinges were. So I still have a good bit of work to do, so I need to plaster that and repaint that over. So as you come into the closet, which is approximately 6 by 3 feet, and you could see on the side with these shelvings were actually tabletops from IKEA. So I had my husband cut those down to make some shelving. Now these clear little bins you see here in the corner, I had those to go under my bathroom sinks, and these here were housed in here temporarily. But I think I like how they look here and how they fit. I may put fabric in that. A lot of these items you see in here I got from Goodwill, so I love to thrift. So in this closet is pretty much my office. You could see I have my printer and my copy paper there to the right of the printer. And as you look around my craft room, you'll see a lot of baskets. I just love baskets, and I thrift those baskets. So if you guys are interested in knowing where I got any of these items, if I remember, I'll let you guys know. Just drop me a comment down below. I also have like underbed storage that I got from Walmart, where I store craft stuff in, and it's nice because they have little zippers, keep dust out, and it also has wheels. Now this is an old vintage Singer sewing machine. I just love that. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. Did I say I love baskets? So baskets are so nice. They're beautiful, and plus you could store stuff in them. Now on this Singer machine, I'm able to store my smaller ribbons, and this Singer machine does work. I just love this piece, and it just brings back childhood memories. And this area is my sewing area. I call it my sewing area. And I have a small collection of wooden blocks, and I just have those clear acrylic wall mounts that I have them displayed on. And you could see where I have my yardstick and my ironing board mounted on the wall. Now in these black binders I store stamps, like just stamps that doesn't have a case, and also dies. So I have a lot of stamps that I need to store within here. So I'm going to separate the dies and put them in the other book. And these are easily accessed. I don't have to dig through drawers. I do have some stamps and dies in the drawers stored too as well. My plan was to put my more popular ones in these booklets. And this bench right here, I think I got it from Wayfair. I did a video when I was putting this together. And you can see where I have my step-up stools. I have a gray one, and then I have a green one in that corner. And then we're gonna span around, and these cabinets I got from Home Depot. They were designed specifically for my space, and I really chose what design I wanted. And I especially love the adjustable shelves and the longer cabinet to the right. I love that that's long and I could put taller craft pieces in there, taller tools in there. I just love how it turned out. Now they designed it, but my husband put it up. And then the countertop, we selected a countertop from Home Depot, and my husband cut that down to size. And I like that open shelving where I could display nice pieces in the corner. Now I rescued this spindle bar stool off of the street, and I ordered the seat cover from Etsy. So I wanted that ruffle tie back look, so I ordered that off of Etsy. Now this little island piece was my mother-in-law's. My husband had it in the garage, and I just took that from him. He wasn't using it anymore, so that worked perfectly in this space. I love that each side have drawers and cupboards. We're gonna snoop around these drawers and see what I have here. Here is where I have my junk drawers. I have screwdrivers. I have some distressed ink in there. And to the side, I have some bins I got from Target. And they have stackable bins, and then I had some other bins down below here that has like my extra scraps of designer series paper, scrapbook paper, as well as stamps and dies that I have to store. Underneath I have one of those on the bed storage rollout from Walmart, where I put my videoing gear in there. Now this piece was an extra piece from the cabinet set, but it was broken. And what is nice with going with Home Depot is they just sent me a new one. So instead of throwing it out, I just went ahead and used it right underneath that island. And I'm just going to show you where it had the crack in it. It just worked out perfect, and I had extra storage space. So if you see the little crack there in the door. And then I got this storage combination wire basket. It's 4 sliding basket, and I got this from IKEA. And then my husband put some plywood on top, and he screwed it down, so that gave me another workspace. And I don't mind with the different color woods. I just love it. You know, you just make something unique for what you love, And if someone else doesn't love it, it doesn't matter to me, but this is my happy space, and you make it whatever makes you feel comfortable. So now in here I store my clear acrylic blocks. And then I have my popular paper that I use in the cardstock colors that I use right at my hands, right there where I craft. In the filing system down below I put scrapbook papers. You could see what I have in that cupboard. In here I store my embossing powder and all my embossing tool, my Versamark ink, some washi tapes, and those little bins in there I got from Dollar Tree. Underneath here I store my trimmers and my scoring tools, and you can see where I keep my mat for my brother scan and cut. I just have a little hook that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I keep that stored right there. And now this beautiful basket, guys, I got this from Goodwill. I got a lot of stuff from the Goodwill, and I think this probably was under $5. I got it a long time ago. So I just put some of my wooden stamps in there for right now. So that's the housing for it right now. My wood stamp collection is limited. Now this is a longer cabinets, and the shelves adjustable is what I love. And I got those frosted looking clear bins from Target, and I think it just keeps it neat. And each section I could hold 3 of those bins. I have some mats. I have some more metal baskets, some flowers there to the bottom. So a lot of these containers I got from Hobby Lobby as well as Michaels. So where I have the little shaker pieces, I got those from Michaels. So these other drawers need a little bit of work. I have the containers, but I really haven't gotten around to organize it as yet. Now down here, these pieces are from Target, and this is why this is where I store my embossing folders, some of my dies. And these are nice because Target has some nice pieces. These pieces here in the front are stackable, and the other pieces to the back are the larger pieces, and they just fit in here perfect. Again, these little bins in here is from the Dollar Tree. So it's nice to have little bins in your drawers. Just keep these small little pieces organized, easier for you to find. Now to the upper cupboards, I used to be a Stampin' Up hobby demonstrator, and I have a lot of Stampin' Up stuff. So if you guys want to come get any of these stamps, you're welcome to it. So I have to try to destash those, get rid of a lot of those, because Stampin' Up I never knew anything about card making, or and when I discovered Stampin' Up, it was just so amazing. But afterwards, I watched a lot of you guys' videos and see it's so many different things out there. So why limit yourself? So I was spending roughly $100 a month on Stampin' Up stuff, whereas I could spread that money elsewhere. And it's so many different types of stamps, so many different dies and papers, and I was just limiting myself. I was happy with Stampin' Up! Because then I learned so much, I met so many people, but over time it's only so much you could buy, and spending that kind of money every month where you could not put all your eggs in one basket, as they say, and get so many different things, and I love crafting of all sorts. So I have my stamps and my die punches in there, and I really have to revamp that and give stuff away. So you could see those storage bins where I have my dies. I got those from Stamp and Storage, those wooden bins. And way up to the top, I showed a video on my table saw. I have it way up there, that red little box up there, stored up there. I selected a shaker design for the door facing on the cabinets, and as well as I had the hinges placed on the right hand side, so the door opens from left to right instead of from right to left. So you could see Stamp and Storage, those are the little storage they have for the 12 by 12 papers, those wooden ones. And it's nice because that little cubicle down there, I could pull those out and it has little holes, and I could put my shelves in there. I do have shelves that came with it, and those are adjustable. If you see these little holes, and the 3 little white bins to the bottom I got from IKEA. So what I like about the cabinets is the shelvings are adjustable. So I like this corner pocket here. I made sure that she put this, and I utilized this space. And my husband built that like X right there out of wood, so I could just put stuff in there, so I don't waste that corner space. And it's like the door is like an accordion fold. So again, you could see here the Stamp and Storage, they had some storage area bins that I got for my 12 by 12 scrapbook papers. I also have some clear bins from Hobby Lobby where I store extra papers and what have you. So what I also forgot to do is get my electrician to put the electrical outlets above the cabinet so I could plug my Brother Scan and Cut, my Cricut Joy into instead of running extension cords. So that's my craft space, guys, and I hope you got creative value from today's video. You got some inspiration and motivation. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Claudette, and I'll catch you guys on that next video.